first time in a bit. Or can I put this? Be good. Yeah, it's fine. So 1999 dropped. I'm seeing some people have got, or not. Oh, fuck. 1999 has been out for like a month now, and as such, I have seen some evidence, some things stating to the effect that there may be the 1999 New Year's Kiss out. I would have thought that would be out after the daily reset today, but apparently that's not necessarily the case. So, gonna take a look, maybe do some beam later if I feel like it. I don't know. I don't care. I got daily stuff to do in this anyway, so.
It's that time again.
Orkin cells. No, I'm running so low on them. So we got that. Is irrelevant. Communication, inbox. No, okay. Not sure. Lord Verhod. Yeah, I haven't done anything with that. It may need to tick over tonight. In which case I might wait for Dave. Might not, we'll see. What are the dailies for today and yesterday? Because I didn't get on yesterday. Or apparently the day before much. Mercy kill an enemy, easy. Kill 200 enemies. Probably not going to get to it because I probably don't care enough. Probably not going to get most of these done, to be honest. I just don't care enough. I wouldn't mind getting... Oh, wait, no, I'll get these as retroactive, so... Yeah, no, I'll probably mercy kill an enemy. Might get this. Do not know about that. Oh yeah, also Ember Prime with the heirloom skin. I have it. I have the sexy warframe. Haven't finished leveling it. Also didn't finish leveling Limbo. Maybe get those done today. Was I making anything in here? I forget. Katir's gone for the weekend. I didn't get much. Oh, hi, Hazmat. Somebody actually messaging and watching. Cool. Didn't expect to see it. Not sure if they're still there. You do exist. Oh, you make me feel so good. Yeah. Honestly, most people don't watch this shit, so... It is truly a dream that anybody would bother. Anyways. Having a good Sunday over there, Hazmat? I hate when that happens. Can really be a problem in the day. Hopefully you have your job after today. Would really suck to lose it. At least you're possibly still working. I got laid off and wound up sitting around for the most part. Been very boring. What kind of work do you do? Or is that getting too personal? My socially awkward ass. What frames? I really enjoy Nova. I've really enjoyed using it. What was the other one I was using? There's another one I started using recently. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head. But no, Nova's been great. Fair enough.
But it smells better and all.
I have completed 1999 fully, with the exception of New Year's Kiss, which I'm guessing may actually wind up coming out tonight. So,
Tech rot's well, man. Situation's about to
I think the only quests I haven't done are Wave Rider, so yeah, I've done all of those. I think those are all prerequisites for 1999. Oh, I love Jade Xmesis. Where is it? It does. The 75% damage reduction is amazing. When transferred. I think on her it's like 90% or something stupid. I wish you could get the augment onto other stuff that also primes enemies, but I don't think you can. If you could, that would be awesome. Yes.
quit in time, fam. Bring it home.
No, Nova's awesome. I want to say I've got her set up right now to have a stupid amount of armor reduction, or damage reduction via armor. It gets 2% incoming. It's like a 90%, 98%. No, I used Nova. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks. Just kind of maining it. It's been awesome. Throwing lots of mods at it. And, oh, Kome. Kome's decent too. I'm a dice guy, so there's reasons I like Kome. Yeah, it's a really good frame. The second ability, being able to give decrees, is awesome. The third ability with armor is really good, especially if you roll well and you just become invincible for like 30 seconds. I haven't yet. I have thought about it. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what are Nova's abilities? Or not Nova's abilities. I know her 3. I wouldn't replace her 3, but I like having frames that take almost no damage, if not completely no damage. Am I going up there? And I think it's 40% damage reduction, but it also heals you. It's really good. I would consider getting rid of first or fourth with it. I don't know. That would be true as well. Of course, if you ran null stars and the 40% damage reduction, it would be even higher. Because Kome's got a fair amount of armor built in. Like, I'm running mods and stuff for it, but it's still really high. Hers is a lot higher than Nova's. I'm trying to think, can you take a Helmeth's ability that you put on back off? I'm trying to think if you can do that. I haven't messed around too much with that. I think this is the only thing that I Helmeth anything onto. You can remove or replace them? Okay. I can always try it then. I think I'm gonna try that. That actually sounds like it would be really good. I'm bad for not using any warframe abilities, save for ones that kind of don't go away. So if I were to infuse this, instead of first ability, sure, put it on config A. That could be a really strong piece. They won't do a ton of damage because I don't know that I double check the mods. I might be able to get the Null Stars mod on. Doing that will make them a bit more effective. It's not a particularly grand built frame, but that's probably going to be fairly effective, I think. Archon mods? I don't have any. That is true. Anything does work. I don't know. I don't have any Archon mods for my frames. I haven't played that content. I think it's arbitrations, and I want to say I've done like one. Yeah. They're not the end of the world, but I just haven't played much of them, so. I do need to play more, but I think I need to build slightly better frames before I do, or weapons. I bet they'd make Kome good. I know at least one of them does armor. I forget what the other ones do.
Tekord's proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let them come.
21 is a decent roll.
Ain't no man get bested by no tech-rotted fax machine.
Fire procs hitting twice would be really good. That is a mod I'd like also for Ember. Because her abilities, one of them hits them with a fire proc. Oh, that's true. That is very true. She does do all the statuses. Is it in here? Should be. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, null stars. You are making so many valid points. I don't know, I need to do more arbitrations to get that stuff. Or, if they weren't such a pain to get, I'd have them already, but... I've only been playing consistently, maybe a year or so. Usually I'm playing with somebody that's been, say, for 9 years. Wow. Warframe, it takes a bit for it to get really good, but once it gets good, you just get sucked in. Oh, nice. Yeah, my friend recently made MR30. But no, legendary. I don't think he's planning on pushing into the legendary ranks too far. I'm trying to think what the max legendary rank is. Isn't it like 9 or 10? Four? Oh wow, so you're almost at the top then. You're almost at the max level for in-game stuff. They do get really annoying. And I think they're supposed to release the techno sites soon. So that's just a handful more of those. I hope to someday achieve such a rank, but most of the people I've met that are at that rank have been playing the better part of a decade. So it makes it very difficult.
Supply cash flipped into self-destruct.
You have a good day at work.
Fewer further charges your pocket. Know this. Open that thing and the tech will get.
Hopefully they've unblocked your car.
Situation's about to get proper mental.
I like that occasionally. Finally somebody willing to talk about the game a little bit.
On the job, no quit.
Now that I think about it, most of what I play in this game would be spoilers for a new player. Except maybe Steel Path. That's just harder enemies. Also makes a fair point. Tenet, Kuva, and soon to be the Technosite weapons, which I looked on the wiki. Apparently, it's Technosite, not Tenosite. Yeah, I think there's like, I saw some people saying I think it'll be like 65 formas or something to be able to max them all. And it's 5 apiece, so there's just a few of them. Oh, and he dropped a follow. That was nice of him. Eventually, I'll figure out how to stream a bit better. I won't say I'm good at it, but I won't say I have a good reason not to. Yeah, we'll just do the exterminate one more time. I have 3 hours. I want to get the Steel Path incursions done as well. Just to get them knocked out. Trying to think. Steel Path incursions.
Flipped into self-destruct. Get worse. Fewer fervor charges shall pop it. But know this. Open that thing and the tech rot will get riled up crazy.
Oh, wow, we're right into the room with them. Okay, it's this tile. Another arcane.
Proper pissed off.
I'm trying to think. I still want to get Arcane Bellicose max because it's so useful.
Line 'em up and cut 'em
I
down.
mean, a max of like 6% strength bonus, ability strength bonus per 250 health, up to 70 something percent is awesome. Trying to think. I also wouldn't mind getting Kamisato up to put on Caliban and eventually Necros Prime once I have that. I got my enemies with gas damage. Oh yeah, because in Holvania I have a bonus to... That's right. Huh.
You got the worst of it. Now come on home, fam.
I remember the one week, I don't remember if I streamed it. We did all of the... me and my friend did all of the weekly challenges for Holvania in a day. I haven't done it since, and I swear I don't want to, because it just took so much effort. Get so drained doing stuff like that. And also, it took out a lot of the reason to do Holvania every day, other than just to get, ooh, do we have a Dante? No. Maybe it's Mirage giving the overshield then. Or is that Titania? Frost? Must be Frost, because I don't think that's in Mirage's pool. No.
Good night.
Holvania is something... I think the week's challenge is if you do one a day, you're doing pretty good. Then you do it between 5 and 7 days a week, and you don't wind up having days where you go without any reason to play Holvania. If you do them all on the opening day, there's little reason to. You wind up just doing the bounties or turning in standing later. And there's just not much point to it. Quincy.
Hey, I dress for who I am, right? And who I am starts where comparison ends.
50, 60, no, 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 275. I'm honestly, I think I might just skip on the simulacrums. Wait, simulacrum? Oh, these are simulacrums. And then these are captura modes. Which I don't like these tile sets enough to want to use them in the simulacrum intentionally.
What? Your card maxed out? Parting is such sweet sorrow.
What the Quincy, why are you being, like, poetic? It's a little weird. How many arcane Kamisato do I have? 6. Kamisato and Bellicose, I have 1 owned? Do I really only have 1?
Come on. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Why the heck is everybody talking like this? Oh, is it because it's last day? Are they programmed to say all that? Because it's last day?
Situation is nice. Good to see you. Text if you need anything.
Okay, no, he's normal.
What's shaking? It's funny. I only took the Omnia job because I thought the money might impress this girl I really liked back home. Now I'll probably never see her again.
Nah.
Well, maybe. She isn't even that girl anymore.
I feel bad for you, Amir, but also that's just how life
Anything
is.
described as its own reward is probably not worth much, which is why all this stuff is really expensive.
I mean, that is a logic. I'll give him that. I do need to get 2 more Cyto 9 parts. The blueprint and the neuroptics. 2 helminth. It's literally the only reason I need them. It's just, yeah. Conifix, I may get at some point.
See you soon.
Is it just me, or are they all saying goodbye in weird ways?
Track, it is definitely you. I've been listening to this one track on repeat for days.
Oh, wait, I missed one? I missed one, apparently.
I love that one. Enjoy. See you at home.
I think I'm just overthinking things. Can I access inventory here? Can I? Be awesome if I could. Awesome. Bell. Okay, I do just have one right now. And for the... No, I'm not selling it. Go to the back rooms and check when I need to upgrade it. I should move my operations back here for New Year. Okay, that's actually cool. I've never noticed this. I've never bothered noticing this. 6 arcanes.
If you can't hear a balloon pop from the mall, think of what they can't hear from us in here.
Thank you, Aoi. Great to know that we can do things freely. Supposed to be out. That one's supposed to be out. So much music.
Wishing for anything? I could grant you something nice, if you have just a few minutes. Ah, you're back. Hi.
I do agree with Dave. I think that it'd be nice if they had a different animation set. I know it might come later. It might not. I don't know.
Being able to look up and see the world beyond the glass. It feels like we're
Maybe
in a
so that she
safe
wasn't
pocket of
so...
something
Like, it's just her mouth is animated for the
comfortable. I
dialogue.
love looking out
Which is
there
a little
and
bit
knowing I could turn around and look
less
here
than I would like.
at you.
I'm gonna guess Hazmat Live was able to get his car out. Oh, that is actually pretty cool, DE. Fair enough. Kind of like a 2D projector. Or I guess they're all 2D, but 2D in the other direction. I still have 14,000 standing for today. Not super worried about it. I need Aya for...
I wonder if Eleanor and Mike would be up for a movie night. A chick flick would be so fun. Amir can come too.
Notice she makes no mention of either Arthur or Quincy, because she just knows she's not getting them. The new Prime Resurgence for the month came in.
Just like
Want to get Valbin and Wukong eventually out of it. Wukong is really nice for grinding a second, like grinding a weapon that you don't actually want to use much, because he will use it. His first ability that summons a twin, that twin will get XP for the weapon. I was using my, it's like a club or an axe and a shield. It's tenant weapon.
you choose when you're good and ready.
What is it called? Tenant Agendas. And I literally didn't, I think I got 3 kills with it and it was max leveled because I got it into Fury. And like Wukong just used it for me. It was very simple.
Let's talk about the good stuff.
But I want to get Bobbin for his nuke because I think it's funny. And I'd like that. When things are funny, I like it. So.
No pressure. But this stuff might not be here next time.
Damage reduction. Capped at 75%. So this is 75%. This is useful. I thought it was a 1 in 4% chance, or a 40% chance. So not 1 in 4 for it to hit. Apparently, it might just be a chance for it to do it, depending how many there are, which is really good. Null Stars is an automatic 75%, 9% per. And with just the way I have Nova set up, she's spawning 18, up to a max of 75%. So it's well more than, I think it would be 8 Null Stars or less, and I'd start losing the damage reduction. Neutron Star is nice, but to be honest, I'd almost rather take this, because technically speaking, this has a oh no, it is a 50% block chance. So this counted as 50% damage reduction. This is 75, so if the 25 left, that means I'm taking 13.5% damage reduction. And then armor is applied, which is another 84%, which means I'm taking 20% not of total, but of what's left. So I'm taking 20% of 13%. Round up to 14 for easier-ish math. Or actually, I won't. I'll dig out a calculator. 13.5 divided by, this is 15.9. I'm taking, by my math, I'm going to redo the math. No, that's not right, because that's just giving me this. 84 point. %13.5% divided by 15.5, or 15.9% is a bigger number. That didn't work. Brain math. What does brain math say it is? 13.9 and 15.9. It's somewhere around like a 2 to 3% damage total. Which is ridiculously small. I think Nova's somewhere about the same. Now my Nova, I have 80% damage reduction via armor. So anything that avoids armor, I think Toxin avoids armor completely. I lose basically 80% of the damage reduction. That doesn't avoid this. I don't know. This is damage reduction, period. And this is a 50% block chance for incoming damage. So this would also affect. So I still have a... What is that? 13.5% damage reduction with both of these up. And mind, with more charms, that in theory does go up. No, that doesn't really change. It's just a chance to heal you, which in turn equates to, you know, indefinitely more. There's a much larger number at play, technically making me invincible, but, or technically making me almost invincible. However, not getting that technical on it. Do I have one? Oh, I do, and I have now put it on here. Yay. Power Drift would be good, but I'd have to format twice for it. Power Drift is good. Power Drift is the only one that does ability strength, and I believe... Do I have anything doing ability strength? I have this. That does directly affect this. Just per particle. So that actually doesn't help a ton. Because like it would be great to have another 15%, but that's not actually going to be 50%. Yeah, so this is 20% difference. It's 1%. So this would give me approximately another 1%, so 10% per. Which is great, means I'd have to have 8 still. Doesn't actually make a difference. I should check that before putting an Exilus mod adapter in. Exilus mod's not dealing with that. Now this is Kome, so 30% slide minus 30% friction is kind of good. Because the slide time's not particularly long, and you will slide a lot with Kome for her decrees. More invincibility. This is more of a Titania mod. You can throw this one on Titania and have it be really good because her 4th ability, you're flying constantly. So, Hildren, this one I think is also good. Because again, 4th ability, you're flying. An additional 15%, so I'd go up to plus 75% damage. I'm gonna upgrade that mod. I don't think I'm actually gonna put that in right now. Kome is really good. I do like this frame, and eventually I do have still some room to upgrade her a little bit. That might almost be worth putting some format in, just because I wouldn't mind maxing up this mod. Frankly, I could probably max up this mod. I don't think it's in any frames that are so tightly built they couldn't take it. In the case of if it's format, it doesn't make a difference going from 13 to 14. It's just, you know, the 20,000 endo. That end of it. How much endo do I have? 26,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I wouldn't mind throwing another 1 to 2 mods in all of these. Unfortunately, they're Umbral mods, so the format is extremely expensive. If I'm running anything where I'm iffy or I haven't done it before or anything, I automatically run this because its math works out to 2.9% damage incoming when null stars are up, and because it's the actual Nova frame, molecular fission works. As a result of this, enemies that are primed by nulls, or enemies that are primed, have a 100% chance of restoring 2 null stars. So it effectively keeps things maxed right up for me. It's lovely. This is a big chunk of why Nova is good. I think this is more placeholder than anything. This is just good. It doesn't have a ton. Like, I think it's for Nova right now plus 15%. Don't get me wrong, that's still quite good. And then this is also doing ability duration. But Ember Prime. I still need to level her. Because it's a Prime, I will eventually be putting a potato in it. Just like Limbo Prime, and Valbin Prime, and Wukong Prime, and all my other Primes. Early game, you know, maybe potato 1 or 2 frames, but then probably be good to hang on to them for Primes, because you go through a lot with them. Once you really start getting them Primes, you go through a lot. Where's the computer? Oh no, the computer's up here.
Don't laugh, but
Cannot switch to background. Oh. Can I just not access quests here? Or is it specifically Wave Rider? I'm not sure where the quest dongle is. It's probably up here somewhere.
we don't pay for internet, right?
Not actually sure if I can shut off the Wave Rider quest. So many options. Okay, I want to see if I can actually stop tracking it. I don't know if I can actually stop tracking this. Okay. I guess we're going to Fortuna? I mean, can. No, Ember should be fine, actually. Friends only. We'll go... If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna go direct to Orb Valis. I don't have any reason to go to Fortuna first. And I don't have any interest in doing a bounty. Just because I don't see a need in it. Eventually I'll get my Fortuna standing up, but that day is not today. And the start date for that is also not today. It's, what, like 4:30? Can you say trivially easy without saying trivially easy?
Just like you're really riding fancy. Getting chills thinking about it.
That was not what I needed to do. The game broke. Wonder how much of a combo I can get if I skate off of this. $315. What? Can I get higher than that? what I wanted. Crap. Well, I can get back on it. So for the amount that I have to do, this isn't going to be as easy as I'd like. And when things aren't as easy as I'd like, and I feel like there should be a way to do them, to get... You Google it. Watching a YouTube video on it. Ah, so is this the strat? Okay, okay, I see you. I see what you're saying. travel to back to the gate. Sneaky. Ah, yes, I see it. The pipe. Not what I needed. That one. Ow. Well, I'm clearly just a pro at this. I messed it up already twice. Okay, I need to... How do I... Do I have a gun out? Okay, so I gotta jump. I'm gonna try it. I may have to reload this session due to that one. I think I might have to... Oh. Actually, I might just be able to do really, really crappy stuff. Got it.
You be grinding out there, making your rally.
That is bad. That's so bad. Why is that an option? Let's see races. So we got a race here, race here. We'll go to this one first. Should be a race somewhere around here. I wouldn't mind to get your rally, so...
Works like this. Hit the marker, the timer starts. Vapor trail, check. You bomb, and you're done. Ready?
I bombed already.
Nice form. Let's see you keep it.
Okay, apparently I explored a cave somewhere in there. One. Wait, that's just the one I just did. You done did the thing. Can't have you raising the level of the enemies. Not that it matters a ton, it's just I don't feel like dealing with it. Yeah, this is the one I just did. Now, I could just run this like 10 times, but I don't want to. Oh, they're only visible when you're on a K drive. Of course they are. Should be some up right ahead of me here. There we go.
Rules
simple. Timer starts once you hit the first marker. Now, let's see what
The
you
game's
pack.
screwing me already.
Boom!
Oh, it's points based. I don't have to complete a specific number of races. Should only be like one more race.
Alright, clock it! I say go, you floor it. Time kicks off once you hit that first marker. Ready? First marker gone. Bye-bye.
Wasn't expecting some like Mario Kart type of deal here.
Time's up, Kiddlywinks. You can still save your home and fix young Roki. Augmenters are standing by. Just transmit the unlocked Graphica.
The fact that he's actively harassing children for no less than a comic book. I'd also like to make my own board. I don't know what level with the vent kids I have to get to with that. Though. Oh, did I finish the book?
Wait! Gravlifters! What do you think you're doing? Get away! No! Stop! An object that weighs nothing can be shot a very, very long distance. I suppose he must have come down somewhere. Hope it was the sea. Otherwise, he'd probably have made quite a crater. Yoreli must be out there somewhere too. Wherever she is, I hope she's riding fast and free. I still dream of water, and I wonder if sometimes she dreams of me.
This is actually a sick graphic of Ureli.
Can't believe you gone and did it, Glinty. Gave us her story. You know, Roki always said it'd be trouble the day I started thinking. If Neff wants that Graphica so bad, he can have it.
Deal's off! Something spooked my buyer, and now I'm stuck with a useless Graphica I can't sell. Fortunately for me, the same buyer was interested in purchasing a controlling share of the rental rights to your vents. You piss rats are her problem now. And as for your broken little friend, might I suggest selling her parts as salvage? You'll need the credits to pay your new landlady.
Check it. Her conduit's lighting up. Roki's awake.
Boone? I had wild dreams, fam. Wiped out. Then, Lorelli was there. She took me all across the valleys. Boone, there's something I gotta tell you.
It's done. Me and Glinty, we stuffed Neff's deal. I sussed out exactly who his mystery buyer on Deimos was. Big Granny Blue was so happy to get a copy of Wave Rider 1 that she sent back some weird elixir for you, Roki. Sparked your neuro conduit back to life in seconds, it did.
It's
And
been so long
guess
since I
what?
started this challenge,
She
I'd
owns the
honestly
vents now.
forgotten
We
most of this.
never have to worry about being turfed out of here ever again. Now,
Grandmother.
prepare yourself, sis. The fam's got together and bashed you a new plank. Yeah, took 'em a minute, but those cheese brains realized you was just trying to keep us all away from Neff and his deals. Fam's lucky to have you, sis. You too, Glinty. You're straight logical.
Okay. Assemble K drive. Browse wares. Okay, yeah. This is where you gotta get up and standing to be able to get an actual board. I'm thinking it's gonna be these 3 or whatever. Vent kit standing. No. Assemble K drive. Cold fuser. Beaky, and then twin cavats. Oh, this is just some menacingly large issue. It's kind of like a crummy build, but I mean, if it gets me my own kit. Oh, but I need Mirewinder. Alternatively, I could just max out my event kit standing. Or, sorry, not max out. I could upgrade my event kit standing. Eligible for the title of, who's it? Which would let me go up to a flat belly with an arc 12 and a wing it and a step 10s. Which would cost 40,000. It's a little more expensive. Let's see if it's worth it. Browseware Enter, who's it? What? Step 10s? Or, I think it's step 10s. Oh no, it was arc 12, okay. See, I like this board a lot better, so I think I'll just grind them up a little bit.
Oh, hello, dear.
Yo, Ureli blueprint.
All Nathaniel's money could not buy him a morsel of taste, nor a crumb of conscience. A man
I swear,
with
grandmother looks so
morals of
weird up here.
premium scab. Just between the two of us, not a patch on the man his father was. One hates to do business of any kind with his sort. But you must understand, dear, that an old friend's life was at stake. Imagine failing to recognize the beauty of Wave Rider 1, thinking of it as low, commoner art, seeing it only as a source of cash. What do you suppose he might have said if he'd known that there was something quite unexpected concealed in those pages? Well, more
Oh,
someone
crap,
than
you came back.
something, if I'm being honest with you. This is for you, Tenno. The
Yeah, they did
very,
make it a lot
very
easier.
old friend of mine I mentioned before, finally located.
I
But
have not gotten to
if
Goth
you'd
yet.
be so kind, I
It is on
think
my list
my
of frames to
young
get.
tenants on Fortuna would like to meet her.
I'm gonna check that back in my orbiter. When kids standing. Are you sure you're kidding about that? I feel like there could be some reality behind that. We'll grab the flat belly. It's worth a shot, you know, maybe grab 10 of them or something. I'm trying to think. Dagoth was that one weird mission. That, like, not quite not quite Halloween, but it's definitely not Halloween. It's totally a Halloween mission. I'm trying to think, what all parts did I have for Dagoth?
You can hear the
I think
helmet
I had
too,
some of
right?
it.
Not just me. Does it ever sleep?
Yeah, I needed Vaint Horns. It is. It is very similar.
It's not too bad, is it? Being
Huh.
here like this.
How many Vaint Horns do you get from one mission? Public.
Hello? Reinforcements? Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out the ship so we can escape.
Oh, I only have to recover one Defixios?
Any of us.
Okay, that's a
We'll
lot
show you
easier.
the nearest Defixios. We want nothing
I'm used to having to do a couple, because I'm usually in here with at least one other person.
Be cautious. The Defixios are coveted because of their power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your warframe.
I don't hate this mission, I just keep forgetting to do it. Do it and get the stuff for Dagoth.
Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay.
Okay, where is it? Is it in here? Oh, it's right here. Okay.
Take it to the extraction
Not
zone.
sure.
Antenna? Be careful.
Oh, I have no shields. Crap.
Stay focused. There's
I need...
a heavy unit approaching.
That's a bad one. That's a bad one. That one's not good for this frame. I think I need to finish this exterminate first. Actually, I might just grab one closer to the exit. I mean, I'm inclined to believe. Might just not be good. Might be a little not good of one. I think some of them are relatively not bad, but that one's not great. I also think there's like no more enemies once you do the exterminate. I want to say they stop spawning.
Invalid request. There are no security protocols active. Invalid request. There are no security protocols active.
From little things, big things grow, dreamers. I believe in you all.
These enemies are just not dropping health. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, you're a bit closer to the exit. Oh. You... Purge the heretics. Burn in holy hellfire. And slightly irritate the occasional Warhammer nerd. The Ignis I got because I wanted a flamethrower, but at this point I'm using it in Steel Path and stuff, and it's just good.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Fall off the planet repeatedly. It's also general enough that I'm not usually missing too bad. It really is. I'm not finding I'm super at a point where Xmas Stronghold is a factor. More just because, oh yeah, this is gonna go well. Well, apparently that did go well. I like it. I'm sure power creep might get it eventually, but that day will not be today, or any day in the particularly near future. The amount of damage that I can output with it is very high compared to my alternatives. And I don't think it's beat when it comes to Mutilus Salad B. Hey, I mean, to each their own. I'm not sure which one the Estella is off the top of my head, but Warframe allows a lot of to each their own to all a good day.
Stay focused. There's a approaching.
You just gotta get to that level. Okay. Glass shotgun sounds fun.
Resistance subdued. Find a Defixio and get to extraction.
I know there was a Defixio back here somewhere. Yes, it's in here. Right here. Well, luckily for me, I'll just have that charge slowly. And live with it. I can live with charging slowly. Where's... Gotta love the chugga chugga chugga. No, weapons that chug along, if they do enough damage, are a lot of fun.
Defixio extracted. The Defixios are
If it's
on their
low
way to
damage in
Defixio
chugga chugga,
Thank you, Tenno. Mission
it's a
complete.
little less
Excellent
useful,
work,
but...
Tenno.
Now that sounds fun. Shooting feet for them to explode sounds very fun.
You can't hear a balloon pop from the mall. Think of what they can't hear from us in here.
I'm curious to know. Now, homing bullets are almost cheating. I'm not gonna lie. Almost cheating. Oh, you can just get it from the market? Oh, I bet it worked good with your rally. Oh, yeah, you can just buy the blueprint for this right here. Huh. I'll buy and build one. Sounds like a fun gun, and if nothing less, mastery rank father. I'm still only at mastery rank 14, so you know, I've still got a few more levels to get before
More everything, really.
I've got access to everything. I think it was the Lex I was trying to get because I thought it would be fun, and it's like, oh man, two out or something. Newest frame. What is it, Zaku Prime or Cyto 9? Cyto 9. I have it. It's decent. I need to get another one for the helmet, but I'm just gonna switch frames.
It's like every choice in my life led me to you.
I think you can get all the parts for it by grinding the bounties, but that can take a while. You can also buy the parts from a mirror. Yeah, I think it's from a mirror.
And I found this website with a few images that gave me
I don't
some
have any.
ideas for later.
Abyssal beacons, I think. No, abyssal beacons came from Nightwing, didn't they?
Hey,
No, maybe they didn't.
let's
I
check
don't remember
what's
where they came
next.
from. Yeah, instead of it being that starting block where you just can't quite get to that next thing and everything takes forever, you're at the other end of it. I mean, it's very true.
Our enemies will fear
Some toys are just too overpowered.
More coffee.
Oh, okay. Do I just have to buy them, or oh no, just have to buy them. I don't know. I feel like Warframe, you kind of have to get, before it gets good, you got to get well into the quests. Like maybe around second dream or something, the story starts becoming good. Wow.
Hello?
It would suck to be running out of space for more ribbons.
Listen, we don't care about our mission. My team just wants to go home. Clear out this ship so we can escape. If you find...
I haven't messed with ribbon mods too much. I just haven't found the need for it. I'm still trying to get the basic mods kind of dealt with.
Be cautious.
And probably a few specific ones like Archon mods.
Power. I cannot predict their effects on you or your warframe.
Wow. And you could have, like, there's more than 180 ribbon mods, aren't there? I think it's relatively unique per mod. I mean, obviously some mods aren't, but the random stats and stuff, I think, can be at least to some extent unique. I don't think 180 would have all of them. Is there somebody crying in here? Yeah, there is. Okay. That's a little annoying. They should add more. That way you don't have to be so limited. You can have like a ribbon or two for everything. I get why they'd have some level limit to it, but when they get up to like, I don't know, Master Rank 30 or something, they should just remove the limit. Because at that point it's really just it's either Master Rank fodder or it's just for the sake of collecting it. There's no good reason to limit at that point. Oh, that might be. Though I feel like once the ribbon's been selected, I mean, I guess you can switch them. So yeah, I can see there being a potential resource issue. If everybody had 500 different ones and decided to switch them out and stuff, that could add up fast. I know.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I feel like resource issues shouldn't be horrible for DA. I know they're not the mass, like the biggest, but I feel like it shouldn't be horrible. I don't know. I'm also not exactly sure of the consistent player count for Warframe. I know it's fairly high though. A couple thousand players, I think, consistently. Shit, it's pretty late in the mission to run that one up. If they could set it up that Rivens were client-side storage, it wouldn't be near as bad. Because then it's kind of limited by more you. Although I suppose that'd be a very weird way to design the game. This tile set and the way they've done it almost reminds me a little bit of Doom 3. Just the way the map seems to be set up, the way the darkness is. That's true. All has to be server side. That does make me wonder, though, a little bit how the names for the sisters and the, shoot, what are they called? The Kuva version, the Liches, and eventually the Tenocytes work, because those are random generation. Though I suppose you can't change their names. So once it's been generated, it's set data.
Resistance subdued. Find a Defixio and get to extraction.
I'm not super up on the tech end of how games like this work.
Never should have come here. Never, never, never.
I'll take a guess and say it might just be off to my right here. Oh, I believe that would be it. Nice and close to the exit.
Get that Defixio to the extraction zone as soon. Defixio delivered. The Defixios are on their way to our trusted allies.
I think Kome is a little bit better than this at this than Ember was. It's true.
Party of your lifetime.
Oh yeah, you get these at a decent rate, actually. That's not too bad. Build one part to Goth.
You can hear the Hellmouth too, right? Not just me. Does it ever sleep?
Yeah, that adds up very fast. Oh, DE. They're not always the smartest about how they deal with stuff, especially older stuff, but
Hello?
they're usually pretty good.
Reinforcements?
Warframe is well worth
We don't care about
playing, even if it's got little things like that.
Wants to go home. Clear out this ship so we can escape. If you find any of us, we'll show you where the nearest Defixio is. We want nothing to do with those cursed things.
Be cautious. The Defixios are coveted because of their power.
Ooh, 19,
I cannot
decent roll.
predict their effects on you or your warframe.
Yeah, it's like I said, Warframe's worth it. There is so much is broken, but so much also works. And it does work better than a scarily large percentage of new games. I am curious to see how their new project Soulframe goes. Because I know Warframe's had its moments of being very broken, but a new title, knowing what they know now and stuff, I'm curious to see how that goes for them.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okay in a good way, okay in a bad way. Okay in a still needs work way. Ah. I was gonna say, I didn't think it was released yet, but maybe they have like beta testing or something out. I don't think it was supposed to be Warframe. The aesthetic style looks very similar, but it's not as spacey. It's very clearly not about space. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still kind of curious to see how it goes for them. I feel like they could make it into a very good game. The platform, like generally speaking, that sort of semi-RPG, Earth-esque aesthetic tends to do really well. Where do I gotta go? Oh, actually, I'll just carry this with me.
Get that Defixio to the extraction zone as soon as possible.
Yeah. That could be. I feel like Deviri's been out a lot longer than Soulframe's been a project, unless it was just in making an idea stage back then. To be fair, I think if Deviri wasn't just a game mode and was a full game, I think it would have done, like it could be a whole game. As it stands, it's very well done, I feel like, for the most part. There's still certain issues with it, but overall, I've got nothing to particularly complain about with it, so. That's just smart, though. Not saying, hey, we're going to do this and then not doing it. If you don't know you're going to do it, maybe hang off on announcing it. That's just really smart, doing it that way. From what stuff I have seen of it, it reminds me a bit of the Horizons games. Now, I've not even so much as looked at much gameplay from them, but that type of general idea right now I think is really popular. So if DE were able to play off of that, now I think they've been working on it a lot longer than that, but I think it would do well. Maybe reach out to a new community that's, or a new part of the community that's not really looking for space sci-fi type deal.
On their way to our trusted allies. Thank you, Tenor. Another job well executed.
After 11 years, I would hope they know what they're doing. That's very true. That is very true. I was not playing video games at the time of Unreal Tournament. I'm a little bit young for that, but
I know Amir could probably get a pizza here fastest. But watching Letty try not to steal a bite on the way here would be much more fun.
you mocking my age? In the set, wow. I'm trying to think what games were around in the 70s. That is quite. Oh, well, I'm not quite 20 yet, so a little younger. Nice. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call the stream there for today. It's been a couple of hours. 2 hours almost. So, you as well. Thanks for chatting. It's been quite nice to actually have somebody to talk to.